Okay, another phone held video. I lost a lot of friends on this little journey of mine. I started off with quite a bit, and throughout the journey, little issues I realized with them ended up arising, like selfishness, love, recklessness, connection, and I'd say time, distance. How to deal with the loss of that? Honestly, my friend, ignore my niggerish complexion. I ran that joke two videos in a row, man. Relax. Honestly, my friend, you're not really gonna deal with it. You just have to live with it. It's a thing where, up until this point, at least from my advice, from my perspective, at this point in my life, as a young 16-year-old child, hear me out. You just gotta deal with it. Sometimes it feels like you can't bear the pain of just having no one around you. You can't bear the pain of not being with friends anymore. You just long to hug your brothers, go do some stupid stuff, and try to plan to take over the world, man. Drive crazy. Nearly crashed like 15 times. That dude Lee could have killed me, man. But he did it. And he wasn't a reckless driver. He knew what he was doing. So, and all in all, spending time with each other, it's gonna come back. It's gonna cripple you. But at the end of the day, that's only the motivation to find better friends or to move on. I mean, there are two that I could get connections with. We're just too far away right now. But on the general level, it's really just, they weren't really your friends. They weren't really your brother, your sister, or your brother or sister. They were really just people worrying about themselves, hanging out with you. And you guys had the same common interests, you made the same goals. You ended up having care for each other, but the other people, it was just like a group you had, pass the time. You didn't want to leave the group because you still kind of wanted some attention and a little bit of affection. It felt nice to have a friend, but would you really? I guess I'd say, fight for that friend, stand up for that friend in any situation. Would you really know that whatever would arise, you know that person and you know what they're trying to do, what they're capable of. I realize it's a rant. I apologize. Stick with me. Stick with them, is what I'm saying. I noticed I extended that part where I was talking about you're going to feel the pain and it's going to come up. And would they really do that? You have to think about that. Would they really do that for you? If they would, and it's just a situation like me where they're just too far away or they're not answering their phone, then you gotta pick up yourself and move on. Eventually you come to the point where you're just thinking about them so much that it just slides past you. You could think about them, but you have to move. Otherwise, you're no better than them. You're worse. And if you're at a point where you don't really care whether you're better than them or not, separate yourself from everything. In silence and then by yourself, think about what you want to do, what you could have done. Or write a book down. Write in a book, journal. That's what I need to start doing again. And once you pick yourself back up, you need to move forward. I know this wasn't advice you were hearing, but at this moment, that's all I have for now. How to deal with the loss. Just gotta pick yourself and move on, man.